till there's nothing left to cry. My, how time flies, like little children hiding their eyes. What will make it disappear? Let's start a brand new year. Darling, Christmas is coming, Salvation Army bells are ringing. Darling, Christmas is coming, do you believe in angels singing? Darling, the snow is falling, falling like forgiveness from the sky. Darling, 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 if I could have anything, what would I want this new year to bring? Well, I'd want you here with me. Tear these thorns from my heart, help the healing to start. Well, let's set this old world free. Let's start with you and me. Darling, Christmas is coming, Salvation Army bells are ringing. Darling, Christmas is coming, do you believe in angels singing? Darling, the snow is falling, falling like forgiveness from the sky. So it's been a long year, every day brings one more tear till there's nothing left to cry. Darling, Christmas is coming, Salvation Army bells are ringing. Darling, Christmas is coming, do you believe in angels singing? Darling, the snow is falling, falling like forgiveness, falling like forgiveness, falling like forgiveness from the sky. Darling, 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 darling. Candles burning low, lots of mistletoe, lots of snow and ice everywhere we go. Choir singing carols right outside my door. All these things and more, all these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. I see your smiling face like I'd never seen before. Even though I love you madly, it seems I love you more. The little cards you give me will touch my heart for sure. All these things and more, darling, all these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. That's Christmas means to me, my love. I feel like running wild, anxious as a little child. Reach you neath the mistletoe. I kiss you once and then some more, and wish you a Merry Christmas, baby. Wish you a Merry Christmas, and such happiness in the coming year. Happiness in the coming year. Let's deck the halls with holly and sing Sweet Silent Night. Fill the trees with angel hair and pretty, pretty lights. Go to sleep and wake up just before daylight. All these things and more, baby, all these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. Christmas means to me, my love.
Three Kings by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. 3 kings came riding from far away, Melchior and Gaspar and Balthazar, 3 wise men out of the east were they. They travelled by night and they slept by day, for the guide was a beautiful, wonderful star. The star was so beautiful, large and clear, that all the other stars of the sky became a white mist in the atmosphere. And by this they knew that the coming was near of the prince foretold in the prophecy. They 3 caskets they bore on their saddle-bows, 3 caskets of gold with gold. 10 keys their robes wore of crimson silk with rows of bells and pomegranates and furbelows. Their turbans were like blossoming almond trees. And so the 3 kings rode into the west, through the dusk of night, over the hill and dale, and sometimes they nodded with a beard on breast, and sometimes talked on they paused to rest, with the people they met at some wayside well. Of a child that is born, said Balthazar, good people, I pray you, tell us the news, for we in the east have seen his star, and we have ridden fast and we have ridden far to find and worship the King of the Jews. And the people answered, you ask in vain, we know of no king but Herod the Great. They thought that the wise men were men, and saying it as they spurted their horses across the plain like riders in haste could not wait. And when they came to Jerusalem, Herod the Great, who had heard this thing, sat for the wise men and questioned them, and said, go down unto Bethlehem, and bring me tidings of this new king. So they rode away, the star stood still, the only one in the gray of morn. Yes, it stopped, it stood still of its own free will, right over Bethlehem on the hill, the city of David, where Christ was born. And the 3 kings rode through the gate, and the guard stood a silent street till their horses turned and neighed as they entered the great inn yard. But the windows were closed, the door was barred, and only a light in the stable had burned. And cradled there in the scented hay, in the air made sweet by the breath of kine, the little child in the manger lay, the child that would be king one day, of a kingdom not human, but divine. His mother, Mary of Nazareth, sat watching beside his place of rest, watching the even flow of his breath, for the joy of life and the terror of death were mingled together in her breast. The lad have offerings at his feet. They laid their offerings at his feet. The gold was the tribute to a king. The frankincense, with its odor sweet, was for the priest, the paraclete. The myrrh for the body's burying. And the mother wondered and bowed her head, and sat still as a statue of stone. Her heart was troubled yet comforted, remembering what the angel had said of an endless reign in David's throne. Then the kings rode out of the city gate with a clatter of hoofs and plowed away, but they went not back to Herod the Great, for they knew his malice and feared his hate, and returned to their homes by another way.